is she?
Welcome back to Prototype. We're having an event of a week. Big boss battle, one of the last ones, or at least I guess maybe one of the challenging at least. So would like to grab a zombie and have a snack here, but I don't know if you know, but I'm a person that hates. And one of the things I hate is all the situation, because, you know, as the boss fight we're having with the homing missiles it's spitting, fucking green glowing whatever they are, there's been things going on during the week. I don't know if you know. One of them is that certain prominent YouTubers' nudes leaked out. Don't worry, it was a girl. The other thing is, well, trading stocks, of course. Where, well, I just can't get a break here. Just really need a snack on something. Anything I eat just barely gives me any health. They keep chasing me as if they're gonna hurt me, but they just suck too hard. Unbelievable. Am I supposed to just kill the hunters to get more health at once? Maybe. Let's try that. Let's go on the roof, where I get a little bit of a defense from the homing missiles, and try to deal with those. So, trading stocks. GameStop stocks blew up, and the platform for trading stocks, a very popular one, decided to not allow you to continue gaining money. Because, you know, since they're a company and they are fucking scum of the earth, they decided to help out the rich, so the poor can't get any leg up. Because you know how it is. Not only, you know, I'm of course parroting somebody else's points, but they are good points. I mean, the platform whose name is, well, Robin Hood, decided to steal from poor and help the rich. Because the billionaires started to complain that their money is running low. So we gotta do everything that's in our power to just, you know, fuck over the regular man. And when it comes to investments as well, the one thing that I'm doing is I had a few loose pennies in my pocket. That is to say, in my bank account actually, and they were really just loose change, just pennies. So I decided to play with them a little bit on cryptocurrency market, and during the last month I managed to play around with Bitcoin. And I can say I managed to actually make 50% of what I invested, and you know, what I invested was merely pennies. Right, maybe let's punch the boss now. Holy shit, good damage. That sounds legitimate. Oh yeah, and then do that to me. We're gonna have a reset soon enough. Am I grabbing anyone yet? I am. Okay, that's good. So imagine if only I had real money put into the stock market, like $100, or maybe 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million even. If only I had a small loan of $1 billion from my dad, like Trump had, I would have had $500 million of clear profit right now. But no, unfortunately we're on the free-to-play channel, when I do everything for free because I'm fucking poor. And this is a big issue, like it feeds into the Robin Hood issue and all the economics, right? So what could I do? What could people that invested do? They clearly can't do anything. The platform decided to just cut them off so that the rich can stay rich, because we can't have the upset of the balance. Their balance on their bank account, actually, specifically. But yeah, that's the hand you've been dealt. How come you don't invest and don't get rich? Well, because poor people need that money to survive for the next month, instead of having loose income or disposable, that's the word, disposable income that they can slum into some investments. Like real money actually, instead of, like I said, loose change in your pockets. Unfortunately also the Bitcoin market is on the low right now, and as I'm sure you know, you're supposed to buy when the prices are low and sell when they're high. Unfortunately now I've got a frozen investment waiting for the prices to go up again, so I can capitalize back and recoup some shit. Also, a glitch in YouTube has been discovered, and the person that relayed the news lets you know how to get greater following for your channel. Fuck, almost no health again. And he says, if you've got like a small channel, like 100,000 subscribers, you can take part because you need only 1,000 to have a community tab and take advantage of this glitch. Fortunately, I've got 100 subscribers. Oh, the explosion tried to gain height, maybe I won't get killed this time. Which makes me ineligible to take part and gain any more notoriety. Quick, hit her fleshy bits. Maybe stop rolling around on the ground. Fuck me, dude. Okay, I'm half dead. Well, I'm almost dead. Time to again run away and not fight the boss, because it's a good fight. It's all console fucking controls and shit like that. So here I am, at the rock bottom. Welcome to the ocean floor, where I'm too small of a channel to be considered a small channel, and too poor to consider investing. It's always fun knowing that you can really pull yourself by your bootstraps and join the meritocratic system of free market. It really gives me hope. I'd like to reiterate my point I've made lately when it comes to business decisions in this time of pandemic. The issue was, well, what I said is that all those people who call themselves entrepreneurs and floundering their, what would I call it? Perceived value, richness, what's the word? Status maybe, yeah. With nothing, no savings to go off of for day-to-day lives. There are also people who actually have businesses that they have to pay a commercial space rent for, and those are that's high rent because it's commercial space. It's supposed to make you money, so you can technically afford it with what it's doing. With what's the space is providing. So if it cannot make you money because it's pandemics and it's a lockdown, so you're not supposed to run any business, to not encourage anyone to come over and you know, spend time in groups of people, you shouldn't be paying that rent, the commercial rent, the commercial part of it, right? Obviously. So if you're in that kind of issue, yeah, that's reasonable that you should have a leeway here, some sort of suspension or something. But other than that, no, right? Like I said, other than that, everything else that I said, I'll leave it standing, where you just, you know, decided to buy phones and cars instead of saving up for the dark hour. So, now that we've got all the socio-political issues done for today, and I can run in circles trying to avoid green balls as opposed to blue balls this time, we can try to take the boss down. And it's not going well. Look at this. What kind of bullshit is this? It's a lot of bullshit, fucking. Look at this. Fucking nonsense, man. I need to fucking get some, not high ground, some cover, and grab a snack again. Oh, this one's hurt hard enough to just... I can just eat him right away, and that's cool. If only I could eat more at once. I guess punching them and spilling their guts on the floor is good enough for crowd control maybe, but not really for feeding, for gaining health. Looks like. No, don't, you can't eat a car. Don't be silly. Don't act like a dog, Mercer. It's not like you can run and catch a car. What will you do with it then? It's not like a throwing attack does much. Well, maybe it does. Hold on. Don't grab a corpse. I wanted to grab something useful like a car. You know, cars are useful, either for transport or just throwing against fucking fleshy monsters. Shit. I should use some critical mass attacks. That should damage it all, and hard as well. Well, back behind the building we go. Oh, also this fucking eruption of whatever. could have killed me. Fortunately, I was thinking ahead here, right? Clearly. So this boss is kind of an issue, like you can see, a bit troubling with all the bullshit it's able to throw at you. But from what I remember, we've got at least one more. Wow, not this one. We've got the one at the very end of the game. It's the super alpha hunter that we fought already. That Elizabeth gracefully and graciously shut out during the part where we jabbed a syringe of weapon cancer into her. Oh, it's gonna blow. Good, got some high ground after all. Almost didn't. Oh, it hit me anyway. Good. That's fair. That's fine. Good game. Again, I guess the strong suit of this game is crowd control and environmental destruction rather than boss fights. And controls as well. I mean, consoles after all, right? Look also how easy it is to beat up the hunter if you're alone, or maybe that when it's alone. Oh, hey. Just as I say, there's his friend coming over here, trying to punch me a little bit, and doing pretty well at that. Die already. Shit. Fine. It's fine, I avoided it. There we go. So, that should allow us to give it a bit of a charge attack that I didn't want to do. Sure, no, oh, it's gonna blow. Am I gonna be far enough away this time? How do I do it? How do I do the attack? Should I just jump both of the buttons at once? Like that? Is the area of variant available there? I guess doesn't matter, I defeated her already. Good, didn't even need a critical mass. Shit, what do I do now? Punch her in the face, I think. Yeah, there it is. Or do I grab her? Maybe don't get in my way. Maybe don't get in my way. I guess I don't grab her since her health bar is going down. Anyway, here. Well, there goes my opportunity. What's it gonna do now? Shit health out, and that's good. That will help me. But is it fighting now? Or is it gone? Did it leave somewhere? Or to somewhere? Better pay attention to the map, so that another marker can show up. And here we're going all over again. Oh, the explosion. Will it be the one that hurts? Yep, of course it is. Have you had enough time to dodge? Where were you back then? Fuck if you know. Come on, we gotta find respite. Respite, that's the word. Good thing it's a checkpoint as well. Oh, good thing I couldn't have eaten him, cause my attack was interrupted. I should grab a tank. That could help me. But I should prioritize health for now. If only I could eat a hunter, but unfortunately they're trying to be cunts. Well, they're not trying, they're doing very well at being cunts. What are those things that were happening there? Well, an army killed my fucking food. Thanks, now I'm gonna kill you. Fuck you then. You asked for this. I'm gonna turn into blender inside of the tank and turn you into a fucking juicy mush. Which way is forwards? This way. Go forward, tank. Again, the only game with tanks in it that you don't have tank controls. Right. Elizabeth, time for you to fucking die. Wow, and the tank is dying in fucking half a hit. That's cool as well. And there we go, we're done here. Fortunately this hunter is hurt, so I can eat him. Oh no, don't hijack the tank. Fuck me. Am I gonna have invincibility frames, iframes? Oh, the tank is already broken. Is the hunter killed? Well, it's not killed, but it's gone. Well, might have been killed, I guess, after all. Maybe a bit of health. Dude, and this boss fight is gonna be long as well. With all the things happening on the screen. Shit. I killed him accidentally. I should be able to eat this one. Shit. There we go. Oh, did it work? It did. It did, that's fine. The green balls interrupted the animation, but it didn't interrupt the effect, so that's good. Where's the other hunter? There it is. I need you. Help me. Did it work? No, it didn't work this time, because of course it didn't. Thanks, army. You fucking niggers. Thanks, rich people. Yeah, it's time to leave this place. I'm too much in the open. Back to our trusty back alley here. And the army's all over me. Now they bother. I'm helping them this time. I mean, we have the... I already don't remember. I just... Like usual, I'm recording them in episodes as long as it takes, well... In sessions as long as the episode goes, so... Don't know if back then when... I obviously remember the army was mostly busy with the... common enemy we had, but don't remember if I stayed as such a priority target for them. And this dodge is doing nothing as well, so you get an action dash roll and it does nothing. Good that it exists. It didn't help. It pretty much never helps. It doesn't help you dodge those balls. It doesn't help you dodge those enhanced soldiers attacks, hunter attacks. Nothing. Good move. Really useful. Good thing it's a game for consoles. Can't imagine that doesn't work against the game. Especially on consoles, actually, really, because you know they already have the inferior control methods, so they can't do quick 360 or 180. They can't do quick 800 degrees of rotation either. But no, I meant 180. So there we go, there's this. Now, if only I could do the big attack. Is this the attack? Is this the attack? What's the attack? There it is. There's... Finally. How did I manage to do it this time? And not any other time, and then manage to do it before the struggles again? Did some damage, I guess. Does it only work with bare fists? Is that the problem? Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I had to reselect my whip fist to get going. Just tank this one hit. But then immediately it spawns more green balls. That's good. That's well designed fucking boss fight. One attack, go back. One attack, go back. If it's not doing the wave that kills everything in one hit, it spams those fucking... not guided, homing projectiles. It's fucking awful. What a boss fight, man. What a game. Good thing it's all about infections, otherwise I don't know what I would be playing. I've got a backlog, man. Let me tell you, I'll find a way. Or a game, really. Today a little bit of a more of a somber episode, I guess, since I'm trying to focus on killing that fucking bullshit boss. I could use the helicopter, maybe. How about that? Let's try. Can I reach it this time? I guess that's a no. As soon as I decide to fucking hijack it, it decides to be immune to this. Oh great, lost my health again. I'm Zeus, not Bravo. Also, are you gonna help me now? Like it decided to come back into range? Or will it run away soon enough? Well, I guess no. Good, that's gonna be useful. Just for a little bit while. I forgot I have to mash. It was the same fucking key prompts back in any other time. No, no, no. That's the controls. Oh no, that's Hunter. Select the boss. That's what we need to attack. Am I hitting it? I think I'm dealing damage. To Elizabeth Green directly, I think, even, maybe. Since that's the health pool that's flashing. Well, it didn't really work, didn't help. Good. And also the default attack in the air is always the drop kick, which is fucking so useful and so damaging. I'm so glad I've got this. Right, so what if I'll try without it then? I guess it's not helping since fucking these niggers. Could you stop trying to punch the fucking wall? What are you? Oh, I know, because I've got Elizabeth Green tagged as a target. Of course, I mean, the game is so good. The target is not in view anymore, but it's still a priority target, and it will be... You'll be damned if the game won't prioritize this. Throw this one, and no. Oh, I just died. It's fine. That's good. Well, I guess we'll see each other when I'll lower the boss's health down to, you know, when we were punching the goopy parts. Right, we're at this stage back again after the game crashed and I had to redo everything, of course. Waiting for her to dig herself. Or maybe waiting for myself to get my fucking speech muscles together so I can talk right. Waiting for her to dig herself out of the fucking ground so I can attack again. Turns out Whip Fist isn't really that good, nor is that other critical mass attack. The regular one, well, the one that I was using usually, turns out to be pretty good against her. Actually, well, at least better than those tendrils, so there's that. Of course, fucking fighting hunters and trying to get health off of them pretty much is useless, because there's gonna be another one ruining the entire attempt for you of getting health and critical mass to fight this fucking bitch. So you're better off just going after the regular dipshits, zombies maybe, not necessarily dipshits, but it's not like they're helping either way. Blade, I guess it's good enough against the the hunters. However, it's not like they really ever tell you what power is good for what, or whether any actual numeric statistics. You have to figure it all out yourself out of experimentation, and it's hard to say, like I said, whether it's what they give you, the powers they give you is like a linear progression of power and rage and options, or are they supposed to be specialized tools for specific situations? Hard to tell, can't really tell. It's not, well, you've got a lot to work with, really, right? You've got the claws, you've got the you got whip fist, you've got blade, you've got the punching fists as opposed to regular fists and everything else you have there, and it's hard to say what's better against the people, blade or whip. Whether the whip is just longer range and does very little damage up close, that's why the blade is better, or is the whip just better overall because it has better range either way? Or maybe it's after all better than everything else, or at least something like the claw fists. Have the claw fists become obsolete with the unlocking of more powers? Possibly. Like, there is of course there's a discussion to be had whether the powers should be specialized for things like maybe the punch fists against the armor, maybe the blade against single target and whips against many. But that's not explained. You're not tutorialized on that. It's just you get another power to play with, and I guess you should like it because it's new or whatever. So there we have it. Also, of course, with Elizabeth's defenses or whatever she's got there, it's hard to get the attack in. Either way, it's hard to bring the critical mass over to her. Anyway, and I missed. I was just too far away for the attack to work. And sometimes, you know, of course, it's console controls. There we go. Ended up wasting time in a back alley to trying to get some health into the critical mass, but didn't last long enough for me to bring it over to get a hit in. And of course also I whiffed, so there's that. Perfect play by me. Fucking prototype player. Should be sponsored by Logitech at this point. Right, so that's good enough. Let's try this again. This is what the fight boils down to. Get critical mass. Get close to her. Get it out as soon as possible. Try not to whiff. Run away to possibly get more health, because either you didn't have enough to get more, or you're just gonna get pelted with her relentless fucking barrage of attacks. And get more health again. Deal with the fucking hunters, because they're just fucking great enemy to fight over and over again. Continuously. Just fucking die, bitch. With no weapon you can distinguish doing better damage against it. Stop climbing the fucking wall. I just wanted to split up a little bit away from the fucking hunter. I just wanted to turn, really. And what you're doing is just flying around shit. Just a little bit. Also the inputs sometimes buffer, or they always buffer, but I can avoid it often enough. So if you try to grab something rapidly and just do a grab and do a consume 1-2 punch, it'll either not register and then just buffer the heavy attack of the weapon. So instead of grabbing whatever enemy you have nearby for consumption, you're gonna be dicking about like that. Oh, and of course, hunters here. And there goes all my critical mass. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. And I didn't have enough time to fucking execute it, so great. Every time she knocks you away, you end up airborne, and from there you're just going with the fucking air kicks. Because that's a good attack when you've got a fucking hand made out of blade. Better prioritize some shit attack. There we go. One dead at least. Special attack buffered in the fucking slow-mo. No, not enough critical mass. Need more. Otherwise I'm not gonna be able to fucking get close enough. This is an awful boss fight. Everyone will tell you that. You never create an opening for you to attack. Yeah, she never stops. Her attack track so well. You need to get so close. Getting close won't help much. She's on an incline, so again, you're gonna get airborne during the attacks. There is army, instead of helping, making it all even worse for everyone here. There is fucking hunter just came over for the party, I guess. Maybe if I'll get enough health out of him, I'll try the critical mass attack on her again. That's good. That deals some damage, I guess. One more go, I guess. And you know, it should be good because it's the main antagonist. It's the Elizabeth Green, the fucking object that's been experimented on all this time and controlling the fucking disease all over here. So maybe it might have been fine if, surely it would have been if it was a tough fight, but you know, being a tough fight and being a fair fight is two different things. Well, two different. Oh, of course, the wave of shit. And of course I got stuck on a wall because why not? Because consoles. It's not like you're directing the character, you're just directing the camera. It's not that you see what the character sees, it's that the character sees what you want him to see. Camera is just a framing device for your character instead of you controlling the character. It's merely a clue. Oh, you see him rearing back, that's the sign that he'll be attacking. It's not the sign of stun locking him, it's the sign of him being in position to attack. Oh, thanks tank, you just destroyed my fucking lunch. Don't waste food. Hey, haven't you heard that? Haven't your mother teach you any manners? Of course, got fucking running start, meaning I got fucking flying. So there we go. Tank down, fuck you cunt. And then we've got one more run. This episode might as well be chopped to shit because what's the gameplay here? Grabbing health, going back for 1 or 2 attacks and grabbing health some more. Also there's plenty enough fucking times when I just try to focus on dealing the damage to the fucking bitch, the main boss, so either it will be long either way, Or maybe it'll get shortened by all the editing. Come on, execute it. There we go. Good. At least it gets hit. At least a little bit. Still have some critical mass. Soon enough I won't have it. Iframes. There we go. Good. That worked. That helped. So, one more attack, I guess. If only I had more critical mass. But it's not like the critical mass here is designed to let you just spam special attacks. 2 is like good enough limit, I guess. Oh, of course, Alpha Hunters decided to chase me. Well, Alpha Hunters decided to chase me. 3 of them at once as well. And I had almost full health and a bit of critical mass. Now I have half health. Going somewhere, bitch? You died. Oh, thanks, thanks. Great, perfect. Well, that's good enough. Let's go back. It's like a tedious delivery mission. Go to place A, get shit, go back to place B. I've got a little bit more health for another critical mass attack for her face, so we're gonna go with that. That should. Oh, it no longer deals any damage to her. That's good. That's fair, reasonable, pretty cool. But it's fine. She's downed well enough. There we go. Boss fight done. Economy done. Investing done. Nudes done. Oh, there you go, sweetie.
Green.
Time for you to go, bitch. I've got like 30 or whatever years of experience of her experience of Little Hope and shit. We still don't know who's the unnamed child male. Age restricted or beyond top secret. Confidential? What's the phrase? Classified. So she's gone. Now we should be able to control everyone because we ate her, right?
This ain't good. There is only one reason for Blackwatch to pull out of Manhattan. They're gonna purge the entire island.
Funny how they tried to save it first, don't you think? So ineptly as well. That's pretty good argument for what is it? Hydrogen bomb? When it just burns everything instead of irradiating it.
Give you 4 hours. Then it's out of my hands. Sir.
And in your case. Making fun of cripples. Always funny. Oh look, he's actually infected because he glows red for some reason. Is he enhanced like those other soldiers? Maybe. Oh, he's got a stick. Dude, watch out. Was it that stun button that we had? What are you doing, dude? Showing off to a zombie? Pulled out a stick, then put it back in, and decided to shoot a rocket after all. Anyway, so 40 billions. If only I had that money to invest in first of GameStop and second in Bitcoin. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks for sticking by and listening to me complaining in my excited voice. After all, we're all excited that the rich people decided to cut the regular people off and that you get no leg up. In the meantime, interact with the video so that the algorithm knows. And see you next time in something else I play for you for free.